been performing for everybody for many, many years, but this is a kid's film.
Yeah.
Tell me about knowing they're going to be listening and watching. You change up your strategy at all?
All I did was not curse.
Same energy, same. So in that clip, when the police chief is walking around with his hand and doing, are you doing that in the booth?
Am I like taking my hat off and acting like it's,
yeah.
No, that's weird. No, I didn't do that.
You can see why I don't book a lot of animation. I send in all my auditions and I'm going like this.
Now, why did you bring props?
Yeah.
It's voiceover.
But you were told to bring some crazy extra noises?
I mean, that's what any of this stuff, because like with kids, you gotta like be very, 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 very animated.
Yeah.
And my kids pick on me because so I guess as a dad, I'm usually pretty chill like this. Mm-hmm. But my kids say I got a performance voice. And so it's really irritating. They're like, Dad, you know, around the house, you're like, hey, what's up? But then you on TV like, hey, I'm Lil Rel, everybody. I'm like, shut up.
Are your kids... It doesn't matter what we do, our kids...
Kids are so mean.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I kissed my daughter this morning, and she says, get away from me with your poo-poo breath. And Lil Rel, she's 31 years old. Are your kids proud of Dogman? Are they older? Thank you. Thank you. Are they proud of Dogman? Do they care?
Yeah, well, I read the books to them. They're teenagers now, so like, you know, they're always excited about all the projects I do. But they're really excited because, like, the Chief character, once again, my kids are bullies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Chief is a lot like me because I'm always irritated. So my kids love laughing at me being irritated.
Right.
So like when we go to dinner and somebody like messing my order and I gotta start making my face like, here you go. Like, so like, yeah, I'm a lot like the Chief character because of that. Yeah.
They like when you get mad.
They love me being annoyed. It's annoying how much, and then they telling their friends. So I'm like, got these group of teenagers all laughing at me, waiting on me to be annoyed.
Right.
Yeah, it's really, teenagers are mean. Or like 31-year-olds are that say you have poopy breath.
Right, terrible. I can't believe it. You read these, so I was unfamiliar, but I love this movie. So it made me laugh. A lot of little Easter eggs for adults as well in this film.
Yeah, it is.
But you read the book to some kids in the Bronx.
Yeah,
right?
I did.
Tell me about that experience and how did they react? We have a couple pictures of that, I think. So look at you. Yeah, that's pretty great. He can read, amazing, reading. No, that's...
But you know what I'm laughing at? Because I just turned 45 last month. Yeah, thank you, brother.
Yep, nice.
And so as you can see, I have my glasses off because I'm at that age where like anything too close, I can't see it. Because I do have the glasses where you got the nearsighted at the top and the farsighted at the bottom. And I was trying to be cool in front of the kids, so I wore like the ones that just the one prescription.
Yeah.
And so I was like, dang, I gotta read. And
right, it's nothing is so. I fell off a curb 2 days ago. I sprained my ankle.
You on crutches?
Yeah.
I took the book out and I couldn't see it, so I had to take off. And this is crazy when you got to explain something about being 45 to 7-year-olds who don't care.
Right.
I was like, oh yeah, you know, because I got to take these off because I'm 45 years old and I can't see. I can see, okay, what chapter are we on?
Yeah,
right?
they don't care.
They didn't care.
So this, you don't have to answer this if you don't want to, but I did think about this when I was watching the film because Dogman is half dog, half man.
Yeah.
So who does he? Does he humans? Does he dogs? And I promise you, no other press is going to ask you this. Oh, you guys didn't think? You thought nobody thought about it. Right.
Why y'all apply this? Because I can really answer this question now. Oh, you really want to know?
No, you don't have. It's just a thought. It's just a thought.
First of all, you sat there with the news anchor face like, yo, what's the answer, right? But it's weird because that's a great, really dark question.
Mm. And you're a stand-up comic, and so you appreciate
because I've like,
yeah.
I'm scared. Well, I can't say what I want to think because we're still doing press for this movie.
Yeah. But your stand-up, you've been doing stand-up specials.
Yeah.
And in this last special, well, you've talked openly about how vulnerable you've become in some of your stand-up, and you even spoke openly about some of the therapy you've tackled.
Oh, yeah, I love therapy.
Tell me about it.
I love therapy. Give it up for therapy. Yeah.
You get therapy, and you get therapy, and you get therapy. Talk to me about the love of therapy, because it's nice to have two men openly talking about therapy.
Yes,
it is.
There we go.
And those are the women that are trying to bring us down. No. Yeah.
You know something? It's changed my life in so many ways. I think it's made me a funnier comic because it's not everything from a very dark place anymore. I'm able to like just pretty much talk about anything. But therapy has been so beautiful. Like I'm at the happiest I've ever been because I've been able to unpack things over time. So yeah.
You're a busy guy. Are you doing? Is it like phone therapy? Is it Zoom? Are you in on set like, and this is the way it made me feel, and that type of thing?
And then a PA knocking, hey, time. But I do both actually. Okay. It depends on what my scheduling is because I do like going in person. It's just in person is always so crazy because like, especially if you've been crying a little bit, it's like awkward when you leave. Like. Yeah. You can tell the therapist wants you to go because it's time. They keep doing this.
Yeah.
Well, But you like this. And so they like, yeah, so, yeah.
I get the, I get the Zelle request for payment as I'm like shutting the door behind. I'm like, oh really? It's that transactional. I have to tell you that whenever my wife and I travel and something happens to one of us at T.S.A., I had a little pocket knife and they took it, or the bottle of water.
Wait, yeah. What? You brought a pocket knife?
Yeah. I didn't know it was there. I'm always armed. I got a bunch of crazy people. No, I had a little knife I bought upstate New York that I loved, and then I left it in my backpack and it got taken. That's not the story here. The story here is that whenever T.S.A. interrupts us, we always say your line from Get Out, which is, they're the T.S. motherfucking A. They handle shit. And I just want to know that you're in my life. You're in my marriage. I mean, that's weird. But you know what I mean? I love that film. Tell me a little bit about Get Out for the Get Out fans and that character. And
it's I'll say this, especially having a tagline. It's not too many times you can do a movie where you have like this was my yippee-ki-yay motherfucker. So to have T.S. motherfucker A is still like one of my favorite. But I hate when I do go to the airport and I always thought I have favor after doing a movie, like, oh yeah, they're gonna look out for me. Yeah. And they'll be like, oh yeah, T.S. motherfucker A, take your shoes off. Like,
Thank you very much for coming. Dog Man will be in the theaters everywhere in January.